You're welcome in. Take a seat. Put your
We're
Christmas
very
jumpers
cozy
on.
today. Oh, we were supposed to wear our Christmas jumpers
Well, I'm
today.
wearing one.
I thought we were wearing TGB
I
Christmas
know,
jumpers.
we forgot.
That's so annoying because I literally saw it in my wardrobe yesterday.
Oh,
and I thought, all right, let me remember that.
Well,
Here I am in my black jeans and my green jacket.
I put my brown leggings on.
What does that mean?
And then so I was like, oh, it's not really pink.
I think brown goes with pink.
Yeah, goes well with pink.
Pink goes well with
Yeah,
pink.
but then I saw this and I thought, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you're very in the spirit.
And it's a bit
I think
itchy.
I need some more Chris.
I got this last year.
Did you?
Yeah. It's just
Nice
hanging
print.
up. That's the beauty of a wardrobe. You
Absolutely.
find treasures.
Trinket treasures.
Yes. Because I remember wearing this last year with my red hair. Do you remember?
Wow. No, it looks brand new to me.
Oh.
You've looked after it well.
I do look after my things. Thank you. Always. Well, let's welcome the people
welcome in, guys. Happy
Take a
Wednesday. We're in our cozy Christmas blankets.
Oh, you know what? This has been my dream to have a blanket.
A blanket's really nice, isn't it?
A blanket. My legs are up in my favourite position.
Yeah, me too.
I
actually slept with my blanket on top of my duvet last night.
Wow, were you that cold?
Yeah,
that
well,
chilly?
it's because Brian's not here. I can do what I want.
Of course.
Because usually he's too hot to have the blanket
Oh,
and the duvet.
I see.
But I thought, I'm going to treat myself.
Wow.
I'm going to keep this blanket on tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Although it backfired this
You do
morning
whatever you
because I
wanna
got
do.
out of the shower.
Mm-hmm.
So this morning, right, I have like many people, I really don't like spiders. You're quite brave with spiders.
I'm absolutely fine with spiders.
So strong and powerful.
Yeah, thank you.
I really am petrified.
Like a rat is what would scare me. A rat or a snake.
Yeah, but a spider.
But a spider is fine.
So it was a few days ago, and before he left, he was like, "I've just seen the biggest spider downstairs," and I was like, "Okay, well, did you dispose of it?"
Yeah.
No, he lost it. Apparently,
Oh, right.
lost
Okay.
it.
Well,
Couldn't
they
keep
are
track of it.
quick.
And I kind of forgot about it. And I was like, right, I'm not going to think about that because I'm just going to think that it's taken itself outside and it's gone down the drain and it's disappeared. Got out of the shower today downstairs and I was just with my towel, blah, 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 blah. And then I turned around and literally stepped and it's the biggest spider on the floor. Oh, literally sent shivers through me. And I screamed and I was so close to touching it that it really scared me. And then I tried to put something on it and it scuttled away. So now it's in there and it's really stressing me out.
Oh no. I would have been quite powerful in that moment.
What was I supposed to do?
Well, I
thought,
know.
Brilliant. Now you've gone for a week and I'm left with this new pet.
So it's downstairs.
Yes. I'm not going to be able to go down there. I'm going to have to not touch that floor.
It might have gone out the way it came in. Maybe open the door for a little bit.
I fear that's how it came in though.
Yeah, but it might also want to return to nature, because it's not surviving in your home.
Is it not going to go down the drain instead?
Is that what they do?
I don't know.
They climb down.
Incy wincy.
Is that what they do?
Don't they come out the shower drains?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought that
they don't really climb upstairs though, do they?
No.
It's not going to get to me.
They ain't got wings.
No.
He's not going to climb up the stairs. He wants to nuzzle and he wants to sniff.
Yeah, okay.
For food and blood.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, human blood. Well, I had an animal kill itself in my bathroom.
What?
Yeah. There was this fly this big.
What do you mean kill itself?
Well, I think it was this big and it was buzzing around the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, get out, get out, get out. Couldn't get it out. It was like the biggest fly. And then in the morning, I couldn't get it. Then in the morning, it had killed itself in my retainer solution and it was floating in my retainer solution.
Oh no.
I know. Luckily, I had my retainers in.
Thank God.
Yeah. But I was
been
quite horrified by the sight. It was floating at the top. So I was like, what's that black thing in my retainer solution?
It's the fly.
It was the big fly. Fortunately, it went to its death. Must have thought it was the ocean.
Must have thought it was the way out.
Yeah. I'll rest in peace.
Rest in peace to our new household pets that we've gained this week.
It was annoying, though.
At least you've got Blueberry. If I had a dog, I would send it to the spider and low-key be like, there you go,
true.
deal with that.
I did try and get her to get this fly, but she's not that advanced.
She's not that agile. She can't jump into the sky.
She was watching it though.
I bet she was.
She was like,
yeah.
She was up and alert because it came around the bed at bedtime and she was like, ooh. And then I was trying to catch it and she was sniffing and she was going up and down. She was trying to help.
I need one of those in my life.
Oh.
Right. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Absolutely.
We're still in our Christmas spirit.
Absolutely. Always.
Enjoy the decorations, everyone, if you're watching visually. If it's audio, just here for a good time. Right. So our question of the week this week is, what's the most random thing you've used as a substitute for something else?
Oh, this is interesting.
This is me this morning. I used a bottle
hair.
of tequila to try and squash
Oh,
the
yeah,
spider.
nice. Piece
but
of
then it
hair as
had
floss.
a dome lid. So I lifted it and it was still there.
Oh, that
And then I
wouldn't
lost my
work.
cool and I just had
Yes.
to run.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
A thong to tie hair.
Oh, always.
Yeah, that's a
yes.
good idea.
Yes. As a headband.
Hair as floss.
Yes, I just said that. Yeah, always.
I've never done that.
Yes.
I use my hair to like dry my eyes.
Yeah, you
Always.
do. Yeah.
Always have done, always will.
Hair, yeah, if you've got
never
no
used hair
floss,
as floss.
it's literally the same consistency.
That's so true. I've never thought about
but it
that.
does snap easier.
Then get stuck in your tooth.
One time
maybe.
I bought this compostable, eco-friendly floss.
Oh dear.
Don't ever like you think you're doing something good, and then it went into floss, and then it snapped and got lodged in my tooth, like right in the gap. Couldn't get it out. Like it was a nightmare.
So we need the water floss.
Yes, true.
Carrot for a dildo.
Oh, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
Oh,
Oh.
Sarah.
Let's stick to them in the hummus, you know?
I know.
Toilet roll instead of a pad. Yeah, we've all been
Oh
there.
yeah, always. Yeah.
Tampons instead of hair rollers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
cute.
tight curl.
Yeah, you
I
could
see that.
probably sleep in them as well.
Earring post as a toothpick.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you need, I guess. Yeah.
A toothbrush as a spoolie. Yeah, always.
A toothbrush as a spoolie. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Cocoa powder as eyeshadow. Very festive.
Oh yes.
Glove as a sock.
Glove
Oh,
as
that's
a
kinda weird.
okay. If your feet are cold though, you know.
and a sock to use as toilet paper.
Okay.
Desperate times.
Yeah,
As long
yeah.
as it's going in the wash.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're desperate.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, socks to take off makeup. I mean, yeah.
Socks to take off. What? Almost
What,
like as a towel.
Clean Skin Club towelette?
The classic.
Well, I've sometimes, if I run out of loo roll in the toilet, Clean Skin Club.
Clean Skin
But
Club
then it's
always.
such a waste of a Clean Skin Club, you know?
You need to get the smaller ones.
I do. Flour instead of dry shampoo. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Cucumber as a rolling pin. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
Wine
that's
bottle as a
smart.
rolling
Wine
pin.
bottle
is
as
a
a rolling
classic.
pin always. Yeah.
My boyfriend once ran out of lube, so used Lynx Africa instead.
Isn't that a deodorant? Isn't that a spray?
Yes, antiperspirant.
How's that?
That will burn.
Having the same effect.
That would burn.
That's going to dry you right out, surely.
Curling tongue as a dildo. Mark Hill.
I mean, they
Watch
are
out.
slippery.
They are.
They are silky.
Fork as a hairbrush, as Ariel
Very Ariel.
did. Use an iron to toast my toasty. Fair.
An iron to toast a toasty.
Yeah, fair.
I've used a straightener to like iron clothes.
Yeah.
That's pretty common.
And I guess you could iron your hair with an iron.
With an iron.
if it was long enough and you got in the right
A flat
position.
iron.
I used my phone to spread butter at Leeds Fest. Nice.
Desperate times calls for
Yes.
desperate measures.
You know, I understand. I mean, fingers probably would have
Been better.
worked a bit better.
Mm.
And then finally, we've got toothbrush as a vibrator. Interesting. Well, yeah, if it's the electric
Oh,
kind.
an electric toothbrush.
I guess it's the
That's
same kind of
creative.
vibration.
Yeah.
Same currents.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Right.
Let's dive in.
We've actually got some really good dilemmas today. New and exciting.
I'm on the edge of my
Where
seat.
are we going to begin? Right. Actually, buckle up because it's a 6-paragrapher
Jesus Christ.
dilemma.
It's an essay.
I think my auntie believes
Can you
I'm
believe
going
we
to-
all used to write essays on the reg? Like, what the hell? We used
It's
to
actually
write
my Roman
multiple
Empire.
essays a week. Like, what?
I know.
What were we doing?
PEE.
Oh, point, evidence, explain.
But I mean, some like Lydia obviously loves that. So some people must have really relished in that.
in essay writing.
Yes.
And it'd be
But
like,
I would
I've
just
got an essay
fraudulate-
due on Friday. What?
I know. We're sat writing
What
literature.
the hell
Like,
were
well,
we
I know.
doing? Homework diaries. Oh,
Homework
leaflets.
diaries,
I remember once making a leaflet about pregnant women and what you were and weren't allowed to eat.
Really?
That was my homework. Yeah.
Where were we doing that then?
Biology, making leaflets about pregnant women.
Oh. And like,
Yeah.
could you tell me what they're allowed to eat and not?
Not allowed to
Raw
eat
fish.
raw fish, some cheese.
Cured meats.
Alcohol.
Yeah. That's about it. Don't know. Right. So Sarah here says, I think my auntie believes I am going to try and steal her husband.
Oh, gosh.
So auntie is threatened by niece.
Is this a case where auntie and niece are like freakishly the same age?
Potential. No, well, okay, I've just seen a little, like, I am 10 years younger than my auntie, so it's not that much.
That's not that big.
Yeah, so it's maybe 22 and 32.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not that big. Or
No.
25 and 35. Right, okay.
Yeah.
And if she's a young presenting auntie.
Absolutely.
Hello, ladies, love the pod. I'm a long-time listener, but a first-time writer.
Welcome in.
As a
It's a rite of
self-employed,
passage.
absolutely. As a self-employed, work-from-home girly, you make my Wednesdays a little bit brighter. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
My dilemma is, I think my auntie believes I'm going to try and steal her husband.
Are you?
A bit of background. Yeah, are you? A bit of background. I am 10 years younger than my auntie. Susan and her longtime partner, Steve, who she has recently married. Steve has been in my life for well over a decade. However, we were never overly close. Susan and I were. After their engagement, Steve made a conscious effort to integrate himself more in with those Susan loves, as they were soon to be his family too. Okay, so Steve was making more of an effort with the family.
So Susan and Steve have been together for a decade.
I believe so. Well,
Yeah.
Steve's at least been in everyone's life for a decade.
Okay.
I thought this was lovely, as I'm now in my 20s, therefore I can hold a better conversation than I could, at 9 years old.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming that's when she met Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to form a better relationship with someone who is due to become my family.
Absolutely.
Of course. This is where problems begun. Prior to this, Susan and I had been close, texting often. She was my comforter when times were tough and my cheerleader for every accomplishment.
Oh.
I was the same for her. At family gatherings, which happened often, I noticed that Susan had become slightly distant from me. My Brian, oh, okay, yes, I have a boyfriend, believe it or not, considering the title of this dilemma. Wow.
Nice.
Said she was maybe distant as she had entered a new chapter of her life where she felt more adult than ever, and the age gap between us had been apparent. Okay. She was quite clearly stressed out with the wedding planning too. I thought he may be right, as she maybe felt I was willed apart from her, which is obviously okay. However, sometimes we would still have a lovely time together, chatting away like we had never been distant. Okay, so distant, she said, oh look, I just feel like we're
not got much to connect on right now. We're at
Since
different stages.
Yes. Since I sometimes didn't really have anyone to chat with at these gatherings anymore, other than my Brian. So she's literally not
How
even
often are
chatting
we
to
having
you.
family gatherings?
I mean, some every Sunday. There'll be a
Wow.
gathering of all sorts, But she's not even chatting to us at the gathering. You can chat to me.
Like, what? What am I
You're
gonna
my
say?
auntie.
Hello?
Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand that really.
No, I don't.
But that's her. Right. Okay. So it's obviously more than we think. So I only really have Brian, who I live with, to talk to. And I see him all the time anyway. So Steve took it upon himself to strike up a conversation with me. We'd never really had any one-on-one chats before. So I was actually quite enjoying getting to see this side of him and getting to know him much better. We were chatting about his and Susan's up-and-coming wedding, sharing a few laughs here and there. This is when I overheard Susan's sister, Helen, saying, you better watch your fiance with that girl. Please. I've got a fucking boyfriend.
Also, he's my uncle. Ew.
He's my uncle.
Like, I'm going to be his niece. What are you talking
He is my
about?
uncle.
That girl. Beg your pardon.
So who was this?
I'm your blood.
Who said that then?
Your auntie's sister.
Susan's sister.
Wait, is your auntie's
still
sister
your
not
auntie?
your auntie?
No, it's still your auntie. It's still
Is
your
it?
auntie. Yeah, of course. Because it's all the siblings.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So your other auntie said, watch out
for that
what,
girl.
for your niece. What?
Also, I've got a boyfriend
You
as
better
well.
watch your fiance with that girl.
Like,
But
no
also,
one fancies you, Steve. Sorry.
Also, like, we're
I don't
ju-
fancy my uncle.
Who does? We're just chat. We're getting to know each other. He's
chatting.
about to be my uncle.
I've known him for 10 years.
That's really
That's
weird
weird.
perspective
That's
from
weird.
an auntie.
Yeah. Like, watch out, Helen. Do you fancy your uncle? This is a lot of projection.
It is, Helen. Where's your uncle at? Bob's looking real nice. Well, you must think. I never let on that I had heard it. Helen is a classic shit stirrer. This is your auntie.
I'm going to come to your family gatherings.
I know.
You guys are going to have a great Christmas. I can't wait.
I know. So it was not out of character for Helen.
Did you see Joe Jonas put on TikTok? Like, please everyone go live at the family Christmas argument. You need to go live on Christmas Day, Sarah, when this all kicks off.
So it was not out of character for her to make sly comments, which she thinks are funny. However, she just implied that I would try and steal Susan's man. Clearly, I wasn't the only one questioning this. As Susan then took Steve away from our conversation a few moments later.
Took
Susan,
him away?
Please.
What, to the kitchen? What are you on about?
Please. Well, she came and grabbed him, removed him. Oh, let's go this way, babe.
What?
Ever since, there has been tension in the air between Susan and I. Anytime I speak with Steve, who is still trying to integrate himself with the family, Susan takes him away or is keeping an eye on him the whole time. I'm aware of this happening and it makes me feel on edge as I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm quite simply having a friendly chat with technically my uncle.
Yeah.
Brian has never thought anything of my chats with Steve as I asked him outright. So clearly Susan has taken Helen's comment on board.
Do you think you've like had a bit of a glow up recently?
I
Do you
think you're
you've
looking
come
womanly.
into your womanhood and she's now kind of seeing you as a bit of a threat?
Well, it's clearly...
Which is very strange because you're her niece.
It's clearly jealousy because she obviously sees you as a younger, hotter version of her maybe. And maybe
that's
she
what I'm thinking.
thinks that's how she looked when she was your age. And she's just threatened, thinking that a younger girl
is going to steal her man. But like the man's been around for 10 years. What are you talking about?
Old. The wedding came, it was a gorgeous day. I was a bridesmaid. I'd been asked to be a bridesmaid before the distance. Ooh. But Susan left me to my own devices most of the time. On the day of the wedding, Steve spoke to me normally, which started to make me panic as I knew Susan would be watching from somewhere, which makes me so uneasy, even though I'm doing nothing wrong. Although it's become clear she's never discussed her problems with Steve as he still approaches me.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, she doesn't want to bring
that's
Steve's
embarrassing
attention.
for her as well. He said before to me that it's nice to speak to me. It's really made him feel a part of the family. Oh, this poor man is not allowed to speak to no one in the family.
I know,
He's
no
not really
women.
appreciate speaking to you.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. No one else does.
Steve. As he knows Susan appreciates his efforts to get to know everyone. It's been a few months since the wedding and I have heard almost nothing from Susan. Also, she's just over you. I've sent texts which she replies to in short or cuts off the convo quickly. She never instigates a convo and it's been radio silence on her end unless I contact her. We've been at gatherings since and she blanks me. Even when I talk to her and is quick to whisk Steve away before he gets a chance to talk to me. Maybe Steve's made a comment like, wow, she's looking good.
No. You
but
think?
Like, why is she like, they've just got married, they're newlyweds.
Maybe she someone in Steve's family, so she's on high alert.
Right.
I just think you must be looking really good. Your own recently. I think you've like really stepped into your womanhood and you're looking more like, like a sexy young woman and less like girl-like. And she's seen you in a different light. That's my take.
Well, because some mothers and aunties...
And then like now she's weirdly threatened.
Can be jealous of their daughters and nieces. It is a thing. You know, there's a lot of mothers who are very jealous of their daughters. It's
not even like this man is new though.
No.
If this man was new, it still wouldn't make sense. But I don't know. But he's been around for 10 years. I don't really understand.
I think she's seeing you in a new light because you're coming into your womanhood and like you're developing.
So she's worried that he's going to see you in a new light.
I believe so. Because Steve's obviously known you since 9 years old. And she's thinking, wow, she's looking good. She's like a grown woman now. Like not like looking, young. Like she's a proper woman. And she's scared that Steve, and then Helen saying that just sent her over the edge, I think.
Maybe Helen is like putting weird ideas in your
Helen's a hater.
Mind.
Yeah, Helen's a hater.
Yeah. Definitely not getting a good Christmas present from me.
No, well, if any. I don't think she's been in for ignoring me. I feel like I'm starting to avoid Steve myself, so there's just no awkwardness. I truly think Susan believes Helen's comment and thinks I fancy Steve.
I think
and
Helen's
I want
been
it for myself.
Putting bad ideas in Susan's head. Because you and Susan were always
You don't know what
close.
else Helen's been saying as well.
Yeah, like, Susan was kind of like your confidant growing up. So I think maybe Helen's on real hater mode and she's out to sabotage. She is a saboteur.
She is. My Brian is questioning when she takes Steve away from our conversations. Okay, so other people are noticing. Why does she just take Steve away?
Yeah, weird.
Is this her not trusting me to make a move on her husband? No, she doesn't trust her husband, I think. Because you're beautiful and you're a grown woman now who can make her own decisions. And I think she doesn't trust Steve, right? And Helen's just, I don't know. Right? Because you don't.
But God forbid what she's like in the outside world. If she's questioning all her family members that they're going to steal her husband, how the hell does she think? What does she think about his colleagues? Well, his friends? God forbid what she is like with his mates and stuff. Because if she is like thinking that her own family is out to get her man, she must think he is like hot as
I wouldn't think you're the first woman that she's kind of iced out like this.
No.
And kept Steve away.
Like, does she have friends? She can't.
I don't think she wouldn't let Steve chat to another attractive woman.
No.
You know? Unless she probably deems another woman less attractive than her, she'll probably be okay with it. You know, like, yes, you can chat to her.
Yeah,
if
she's
she
allowed.
Deems her less attractive than herself.
Yeah.
But because she's probably thinking that you are a bit more attractive than her, she feels threatened. She's overthinking, and even though you've done nothing to suggest that.
And they've been together for 10 years and they just got married.
Right. You know, Harry Styles was in my dream last night.
Oh my God,
like,
what happened?
Really vivid. He was like with us.
Stop. I was there too.
And he was like, we were doing, and I remembered it in the night. I was like, oh my God, like, wow, that was so vivid. We were like just hanging out, like having a nice time. No, genuinely. I think we were like, I think he was a friend.
Of course he was.
Maybe a potential lover of mine.
Oh, of course. What about me?
It's like a jealous girl. But he was there. It was very vivid, and he was actually there. Maybe it's a sign that he's coming back.
Makes me sad.
Makes me really sad. He's just having fun with Zoe Kravitz right now.
He'll come back. You know, the day we get a new Harry Styles album.
I'll cry.
Wow. I think it's going to be a summer thing. The summer we get a Harry Styles album.
Maybe, hopefully June.
Maybe,
it's been a couple of years.
I don't know. Is he even back in the studio yet? You can't rustle up an album in 2 weeks.
He was pictured leaving a studio.
Could be early days.
Coming and going out of a studio. But
because the thing is, once he comes back, he's not then going to take another break. Like, this is the break.
Yeah. So he deserves his break as well.
Yeah, take your time.
But maybe it was
But if you want to hang out with us just on the sly.
Sarah just says, I'm unsure. How do I deal with this? I hate the awkwardness of it all. La la la. Thanks, girls. A confused, intense Sarah. Attached to pics of me and my Brian and I at their wedding, and also a snap of myself and Steve having a chat at the wedding.
I was hoping for that one.
Oh, okay.
I need to get a visual of you guys.
He looks like your peer. Like
Steve does.
Yeah, like this is not uncle energy.
Okay. Yeah, because when I'm picturing uncle, I'm picturing my uncles. Yeah.
Right, we've got gorgeous Sarah. You know,
stunning. Gorgeous Sarah. Look at that one shoulder.
Absolutely.
Love that.
It's actually a nice bridesmaid dress.
That's really nice, actually.
I'm surprised she didn't sabotage you.
Yeah, same.
We've got this is Brian and Sarah. Really just gorgeous.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so
it's giving my uncles.
Age-wise, your uncles wear kilts.
Scottish.
Yeah. And they don't wear knit boxes, do they? They let it hang.
At weddings, yeah. I think it's personal choice, but the tradition is no, you don't wear anything underneath.
Well, Lydia was on TikTok this morning. Get a load of this. And obviously, because her TikTok is his history.
Ah, of course.
Apparently, there's been new evidence that Hitler had a micropenis. Seriously. And he was underdeveloped, like, intesticular-wise.
Intesticular-wise?
Yeah. Like, I actually, like, Lydia
How was that discovered then?
Obviously, history. Studying his,
anatomy.
And there was, that he was underdeveloped and he had a micropenis. I'm not even making that up.
Doesn't Enrique Iglesias have a micropenis?
Enrique Iglesias?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
He said it, I'm sure. Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, we love Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a micropenis.
Where is Enrique Iglesias these days?
I don't know.
Singing an Enrique song?
He had that song with Nicole Scherzinger. Do you remember? I feel like I used to love Enrique Iglesias.
I feel like you did.
His songs were great.
Iglesias.
He always had a song with Pitbull. I can be your hero, baby.
I mean, what a lovely name, Enrique, for a little baby boy.
Oh, that was it. Tonight I'm loving you. Whoa. Ludicrous.
Whoa.
I like it the way you move on the floor.
Floor.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Yes.
Come on and give me some
more.
Right, and then Enrique Iglesias.
It's a gorgeous
Enrique Iglesias.
I would like to be Mrs. Iglesias.
Mrs. Iglesias. Yeah, it's a beautiful name. And what was his song with Nicole Scherzinger? I'm going to Google it. Heartbeat. I can feel your heartbeat. She says to me, I can feel your heartbeat. I must have had his CDs.
You must. Well, he would have been on like
Oh
now.
my God, he's had a
70.
new song in 2025.
Oh, well, yeah, he's performing. He just did a concert in November.
Wow. Shout out Enrique Iglesias. I'm sure he has a micro penis.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure he said it on like this morning. I'm sure I watched an interview. I must have got that really wrong. But
We'll have to fact check it someday.
yeah.
Right. Well, this is the final piece of the puzzle.
Of
this
course.
is Uncle Steve with Sarah chatting at the wedding.
Husband and wife.
No. This is
Ooh.
our Sarah chatting to her uncle.
Uncle and niece.
So this is he's skewing. Like, he doesn't give uncle, does he?
He does not give uncle.
He does look like her peer, right?
Just tap it.
Oh.
It's giving peers. Big time.
It is.
Let's see
So
your
she's-
boyfriend.
So our theory is correct.
Yes.
I think. This is her boyfriend. I mean, your boyfriend is gorgeous.
Your boyfriend's
Sorry,
super
Sarah.
handsome. Yeah.
Like,
That's
but it's
interesting.
giving look. I think you're a younger, hotter version than her, unfortunately. And she's just threatened by you and
just
she's
threatened.
jealous. And she's scared. Maybe one of Steve's ex looks like you. I don't know. And she's triggered by your womanly, looks these days.
I think this is more about her than it is about you.
Yes, you've
Completely
done nothing.
has to be.
I think she doesn't trust Steve. Like, that's what it is. It's her own relationship problems. All you can do is be friendly and smile that lovely smile.
Smile and wave, boys.
Oh.
Smile and wave.
Oh.
And get a bit of Enrique Iglesias.
Yes, that will
This
lift
is
your
just
spirits.
lift the spirits.
I can feel your heartbeat.
Right. We've got an interesting family dynamic. His mum is making comments
Yeah, this is awful.
about our sex.
Yeah, that's awful.
It's giving Phoebe and Friends when she meets Mike's parents for the first time.
Oh,
You can rattle a headboard like a sailor on leave.
I love Mike.
Oh, this is a hilarious one, so buckle in. Okay?
It's
Take
your
word for it,
life, Sarah.
I've been seeing this guy for a month.
Oh, God.
Let's call him Brian. We are
Oh,
both
God.
23. We both live at home and coincidentally have both just qualified as teachers.
Oh.
We met on Hinge. Great vibes from date one. What more could you want?
A man becoming a teacher is actually really lovely
Yeah.
because it shows that, they love kids.
I believe
It's quite nurturing future.
Teach them well.
Unless they're doing it with ulterior
No,
motives.
I knew you were going to say that. Why'd you always have to take it dark?
Well, it just
Just
came
keep
to
it
me.
light.
We knew of a man.
I know, I'm old maths teacher.
Yeah. So it's very real.
Yeah.
And if it happened in our school, it's a very real
But I
possibility.
bet this Brian, I hate to talk about him again, but I bet he's the Mr. McNeil of the school. 23-year-old teacher. Bet he teaches PE. I bet all the girls fancy him. Well done, Sarah. What a feeling.
Yeah.
The weirdness started after I saw him for the second time. I went to his. He cooked me dinner and we ended up sleeping together. Best sex of my life.
Really? Doctor? I mean, Mr. Sir. Yeah.
Doctor.
Sorry. Can the doctor see me now?
Anyway, he said him and his mum have a great relationship and they get on so well, which I thought, great. Love that he's close to this family.
So is he living at home?
They both live at home.
Where was the mother?
Probably in the next room.
Wow.
Thinking, that's my boy. I didn't quite realise how close. I'm just going to put all the things that stuck out to me in a list.
God.
Number one.
I did read number one. I apologise.
His mum asked him if we had sex. When he said yes, she high-fived him.
That's right. There's a lot wrong there. Is this the morning after that first encounter?
I think so. Well, she was obviously still there. So it was either after Or it was the next day of
That is
September.
horror. Number one, he shouldn't
The
even
child
be...
parent dynamics have really been skewed.
Right. Why is she asking that? But then number two, he should say, oh, mom, like, we don't... Like, I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
He's gone, yeah, mom, yeah. That's fucking weird.
She's gone, good one. She said she'd go out for dinner so we could have the house to ourselves.
Oh, God.
Insinuating that we'd have sex again.
Please.
He then tells me that when he had water in his...
What? In what?
He then tells me when he had water in his beard, his mum said to him, what's that in your beard? Why is it wet? He said, oh, I've just downed some water. She then said, oh, I was wondering if it was Sarah's wetness. Mother, please. We can't be speaking like this in the home.
No, but that is absurd. Why is her mind even going there?
I was wondering if it was Sarah's wetness.
Sarah, you're right there, Sarah.
Sarah is there.
What are you doing?
She's overhearing everything. Oh, okay.
No.
One more.
Wait. That's awful. Why is she doing that? Does she think she's being cool?
I think so, yeah.
Like, that is
you guys
not
want
cool.
any snacks?
You guys want
Don't
any
forget
snacks
to use a
up there?
condom.
Yeah, you guys need a condom.
Have
Don't
fun,
have
you guys.
too much fun. Don't be having too much fun up there, kids. Like, it's weird.
She was out and we were at his. They have a Ring doorbell so she can see when people come and go.
Yeah.
We've been out for the day and I popped in for an hour or so and we ended up having sex, of course. After she...
No.
Oh, God.
No.
This is just not appropriate. After she saw me leave on the doorbell, my Brian gets a text from his mum. Good shag? Question mark.
Sophia.
He said, huh?
Sophia.
She said, well, I saw Sarah come and then leave not long after, so I just presumed you had sex.
We could have made tacos. We could have watched Wicked.
Done a puzzle.
Why are you on sex alert? It's fucking weird. Does she want to be having sex with
she's a
Brian?
sex
That's what it sounds
police.
like.
I am so confused by this lady and why she feels the need to always bring up to her 23-year-old son his sex life. I am someone that doesn't really have boundaries and I will talk about sex with anyone, but I think a mother and son is a bit strange. I've explained to Brian that this is a bit strange, especially because it's mother and son. His reply is always, yeah, that's my mum. She has no boundaries. I've met her in passing, saying hello and small talk, but I haven't, stayed for dinner or anything. I'm worried when I do, she's going to bring up sex or that she will start making comments in general the more time I spend with Brian. I just find this so bizarre that she is so interested in our sex life.
I think it's only going to get more and more.
My
So
question
you've not
is,
even chatted to this woman and she's doing this.
she's talking about your wetness.
Yeah,
Before she's asked if you want a cup of tea.
Like, we've not even had dinner at her table. Like, she's going to say, so how is he? Rate him out of 10.
What's it like?
How many sexual partners have you had? What's it like then up there?
How does he compare to
I've
others?
heard you once, guys. Like, weird. Can I be in next time? Like, oh, I'm only joking. Like, she's weird.
You guys want me to film it for you?
Yeah, literally. Why don't we go
We're gonna
underwear
have the
shopping,
camcorder.
Sarah? Why don't we go get Brian something nice? Like...
My question is, what do I do about this? Run, I think.
I think we get away from the family.
How do I bring this up to Brian properly and explain that it's weird without offending him as he loves his mum so much? I have no problem with his mum. She isn't weird and controlling. She genuinely is just interested. But this for me is crossing a boundary. I would be uncomfortable.
I also think it's weird that Brian told you that she texted her saying, nice shag.
Well, because think for Brian, this is so the norm. This won't be the first girlfriend that
He's
she's
laughing about it.
Yeah.
I think it's only going to get more and more intense and weird from the moment. And this is only the start. This has only been a month.
I know, you're only a month in.
It's only going to get more and more.
It's like they have
And this is your
obviously a
boundary.
very, very close relationship, those two. And they're more like friends than mum and son. That's the dynamic that I'm
Sometimes
observing.
that's a problem. Because this is happening. It's like, you're not my mate.
Yeah.
quick, nice shag. That's
And he doesn't
so
need
weird.
to tell you these questions either.
Like the beard one, that is so weird.
Yeah, the beard one's really weird.
What was the first one as well? It was high five. Yeah, did you guys have sex? And a high five in front of you?
So they're obviously just like, they're mates, aren't they?
But Sarah, if this is your boundary and this makes you feel uncomfortable, that's your boundary and you're uncomfortable with it, you can get out.
And I think it's that awkward stage of like, you're both 23, you're both in your careers now, but you're still at home. So like the mum's trying to be like, oh, well, he's not a child. Like he's a teacher. Like he's a grown up. Like I don't need to parent him anymore, but he's still under my roof. Like it is that awkward time of like, it's probably time to move out, but we're not quite moved out yet. It is weird.
I mean, maybe things would be different if he did have his own place.
I think so.
Because then she wouldn't be seeing you come and go.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't know when you were there or not. And then wouldn't be making those comments, I guess, like in the moment. Like, have you guys just had sex? Like,
yeah. What was
and
it
monitoring your guys' activity.
I think it could be solved when you move out. I think if she seems like, I don't know, this is just an interesting, I've never experienced this before.
I think
but she doesn't sound cruel. She doesn't sound nasty.
No,
she just sounds
weird.
like she's just
it's
like,
inappropriate and it's weird and it's only going to get more and more because the more she's making these comments, she's thinking it's normal and good and like, oh, I'm going to ask a bit more.
But I think the problem here is that Brian will be very used to this because this is his mum. If they've always had this relationship, like Brian's not really realizing how like strange
get away
it
from
is.
the family then.
So maybe we just need to escape.
Because I think it's going to get more and more and more and more. I can see it now. I don't care if it's the best sex you've ever had. Unless, you know.
I forgot about that.
Let's just get him round to yours, you know.
Yeah, maybe. I think if you really like him, then...
But just know that this is going to be an intense mother-son situation and she's going to be micromanaging
maybe
everything.
Maybe just say like, oh, like, I don't speak to my parents about my sex life. Like, how come you're so open? Just ask the question, like, how come? Like, what's that like? And he might paint the picture a bit more. Does it make you
uncomfortable, Brian? Like, how does he feel?
Yeah, like, that's so crazy to me.
She says those things.
Yeah. And you're only a month in. Like, if you want to get out, you can get out. But maybe just ask a couple more questions.
Yeah.
But that's unique.
But I think it's going to get more and more. And if it's making you uncomfortable now, it's only going to it's going to be 10 times worse in 6 months' time. Does my mum think moving in with my Brian is a mistake? Let's read on. Hi girls, I can't actually believe I'm writing in. First time writer, long time listener. I never thought of all things this would be what I was having an internal crisis about, but here we are.
Oh.
So me and my Brian have been together for about a year and a half. I'm 25 and he's 29. Honestly, it's been such a lovely relationship. We barely ever argue. We're super supportive of each other. We've had some amazing holidays together. We've even just booked a 2-week trip around Southeast Asia in January.
2-week holiday. Love it.
January as well. That's such a
nice
treat.
time to get away.
That is
You're not missing out on anything.
My Brian runs his own business and I've just finished vet school. Very cool. Wow. And started my first job 3 months ago. That's really nice. Which is over an hour's drive away.
Okay.
Life as a new grad vet is no joke.
I can imagine.
It's full on, stressful, and there have definitely been tears. I work 1 night a week and 1 weekend a month on top of my normal working week. So it's safe to say I'm never not tired.
Yeah.
But Brian has been amazing. He often drives down to see me. And last week he even turned up with new pajamas and my favorite chocolate after a bad week. He's a good egg.
Lovely.
He was there through all my final exams and has been my biggest cheerleader. We talk about the future and all the time, marriage, kids, and getting a house together. And it all feels really natural and just exciting. My family are super close and have always been the best support system. If I had a bad day at uni, they'd literally drive 5 hours to get me, take me shopping, bring me home. My mum's very maternal. She worries a lot, but it's always from a good place. Here's where things get tricky. About 3 or 4 months ago, it came out through a friend, which didn't help, that me and Brian had been talking about buying a house. It's something I'd mentioned before, but hearing it secondhand probably wasn't the best thing. Oh, what? So your mum
found out you were thinking of buying a house through a third party.
Right.
Yeah,
I understand.
I understand.
I explained that we're hoping to start looking around Easter 2026 once my probation at work is up. Mum says she doesn't think it's the wrong choice. She just wished I could have waited a couple of years without financial constraints to enjoy my wages and go on holidays without worrying about a mortgage straight away. That's a fair point. So are you still at home?
Oh, she must be.
Which I totally understand. She just wants me to have a bit of freedom after such a stressful few years. But then she also says we differ in opinions. And I can't help but feel like she's implying it is the wrong decision anyway. Oh.
Okay.
So you think, Sarah here thinks, her mum's saying, look, I just want you to relax, not have to worry about bills right now. Put your feet up, like after such a stressful year. But she's maybe just saying that as an excuse because she thinks it's the wrong decision for you. Right, okay. She's implied that I don't understand all the costs, but I have lived independently through 5 years of uni.
Yeah, you're 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, on the other hand, feels really ready. He's worked so hard building up his own business, and he says he wants something to show for himself, something tangible to prove all his efforts have been worth it.
Yeah.
He's not against traveling. We're actually planning New Zealand next year. Very cool.
So jealous.
He very much wants to build something for our future. He's also mentioned...
Brian sounds great.
He does. He's also mentioned before that my parents rent their house and can't really make it their own, which, to be fair, they can't do any renovating or decorating. And while I know he doesn't mean it badly, sometimes it makes me feel a bit uncomfortable because I love my parents and they've done so much for me. Okay, I talk to Brian about all of this all the time, but I don't want to keep bringing it up because I don't want him to feel like my family don't approve of him or that I have doubts, because I really don't. Okay. I honestly do think he's the one. My parents even agree and say they love him and that he fits in so well. So I know it's not that they don't like him. I just feel stuck between wanting to take this next step with Brian and wanting to keep my mum happy. And now she's got me questioning a decision I felt totally sure about. I know she'll be excited once it all happens, but she's just making things feel more difficult as they should at the moment.
Right.
What do I do? Am I rushing into it? Or is this just a classic case of mum struggling to let go of her baby? Love you both. A very confused Sarah. Pick attached. Oh. Blonde and a brunette. Gorgeous couple.
Gorgeous couple.
Really gorgeous.
You're giving Elsa.
Yeah. Elsa and Ken. And we've got them at a wedding. Very blurry, but lovely.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. It's
really
New Zealand.
Lovely. It is, actually.
No, I don't think you're rushing into it. Like, I get it. Like, you're 25, he's 29. Like, you're so happy. Like, But I would also maybe just think about moving in together first before buying a house together.
That's a good point.
Like, that's what I would advise. I'd say just rent somewhere for a year. Like, I know in the moment you think, no, I want to buy a house now. And it feels like a bit of a waste of money because we have a deposit, why should we rent? Like, I do understand all of that. But I do think, it's been a year and a half. And that obviously is like a long time. You're 25, like, you know what you want. But I would say rent for a year first, just to see before
just to make sure.
You commit
I agree.
To buying a place together,
because you still get all the fun of the move-in. You're
still living together,
getting the furniture. It's exciting. We're leaving home.
Yeah,
we're
and also that whole year that you're renting, you're house hunting. You are thinking about, so what area do we think? And let's go and view this at the weekend, and let's go and do this. And like, I would just encourage you to just rent first. Or you move into his place, or I guess you live at home. Like, you go and move into his if he has his own place already. Just to
make sure.
Just to make sure.
The last thing we need is you guys living together for the first time in a house that you've bought and put all of your money in, all of your savings. Brian,
you've
and
combined finances.
Yeah, that's all combined. You've stretched yourself financially because there is a lot of costs and it is expensive. And then we figure out in 6 months' time, I'm not enjoying myself living here with you.
Yeah. I think it's best just like, I'm sure you will move in and go from strength to strength. But I do like it, like you may have lived with boys before, but like or partners before, but it is very different going from, you know, maybe going to someone's house for the weekend to waking up on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like, you know, all the time. And I'm sure you will love it and you'll be like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. But it is very different going from dating to someone to living with someone. So I would just encourage you to rent, even for 6 months, just rent for a short period whilst you're house hunting, just to make sure that I'm so confident. I know I'm making the right choice. This is my person. We've gone from strength to strength. Like, we thrive living together. It's the best. I'm so happy. Let's go and buy a house.
Yeah, because
as opposed to never having lived together before to buying a house.
If this was Lydia telling me she's been with a boy for a year and a half and she's like, I'm going to buy a house with him, I'd be like, whoa. No, you're not.
Let's rent.
I'd say, no, you're not. You're not putting all your money into this house. You've known this boy. Yes, you've known him for a year and a half, but it's only been a year and a half.
Yeah.
Right? Respectfully, it's not that long of a time. You know, you're 25, your frontal's just developed. Like, let's just wait a second before you're spending all your savings that you've worked really hard for, you know, to become a vet with this guy. Let's just rent for a year and then see. And then I think that will make mum happy to be like, look, mum, I'm going to live with him for a year, figure it out. We'll see how we feel. We're going to trial it. You know, can still save a bit more.
Whilst we're house hunting.
Yeah. And
get somewhere that's
gorgeous.
furnished, you know.
Yeah.
Get somewhere with a 6 months break clause if you really want to get out and just, like, you know, get into your house.
Yeah. And then I think that's the smart, because the last thing we need is combining all our money and putting all this money in and our financials, because breaking up when you've got a mortgage, I can only imagine is horror. Hell and horror.
Just, it's just sensible, I think. Just to have a trial period.
So I do see where your mum's coming from.
And then it's also like your mum would probably be even happier.
Yeah, exactly.
When you do buy the house, because she's like, oh, I see you guys, you're so happy. Like, this is your home. Like, you work so well together.
Exactly. Yeah. She'll be like, absolutely, you guys, I support this.
Get in your house.
Next step.
Let's go.
Yeah. Love it.
Right. More family drama. This is one for Chintz. My sister keeps making me third wheel her dates. Have you ever third wheeled a sister's date?
No, I'd be sick.
Okay.
I've never got to know one of Lydia's boyfriends like proper. Oh no,
of course, the icon who we all love and miss,
Dom,
who's now married.
We love.
He's
married now. Lydia's first boyfriend is married. Right.
Oh, and no one's compared since.
No, they haven't.
No offense, Lyd. Hello, miladies.
Milady.
Long time listener, first time writer. I'm Susan, 24, and my sister, 27, has a bad habit of making me give boys a lift home after her first dates. Carpool. Yeah, my sister can take you, don't worry. She loves driving around all night.
That's funny.
Sarah has been single 5 years and only ever goes for drinks on first dates.
Okay.
Yeah, smart. I prefer more fun activity dates and usually like to wait until the third or fourth to go for drinks.
Yeah, fair.
I've suggested this before, but she says she feels more comfortable going out. Bit of liquid courage.
Yeah, I understand.
Dimly lit bar. I get that. Her dates usually go as follows. I'll agree to pick her up at a time and location and let her know when I'm on the way. When I arrive, she won't reply. I'll have to wait for her sometimes as long as 40 minutes. We live about half an hour from the city, so I always pick her up so I make sure she gets home safe.
Yeah, that's so lovely.
When she finally appears at my car, it's usually with her date. She just corners you, and she'll then ask me to give him a lift home.
Oh, so like we're both getting in the car.
From the boy. He can get his own way. Like, pay for your cab.
I know. Like, get your own Uber.
Why are you relying on my sister to give you a lift?
I know.
I don't really ever feel like I can say no, as I know I'm a reflection of her and wouldn't want to be responsible for the date ending badly. Oh, well, that's very considerate.
Right, okay.
Most of the guys seem reluctant to get in the car. But then agree anyway. She's done this 4 times this year. This time, she's took it one step further and asked me to drive the guy home and take him to McDonald's drive-thru. I was annoyed, but
without her in the car.
I think she's
in the car, right? Take us to McDonald's.
Like you're a cab.
like you're a chauffeur.
I was annoyed, but agreed anyway. I don't know how to explain to her. This makes me incredibly uncomfortable. She's always drunk and complains if I'm not talking enough. Sometimes she even calls me names or complains about my driving. It also
She's just
doesn't
trying to show
help
off.
that she stays out until after 1 a.m. and it sometimes takes over an hour to get home with the extra
Shit.
stops. She often gets upset about struggling to meet someone or getting ghosted after dates. Well, yeah, because she's bringing them in your car. But part of me feels like meeting your date sister on the first date might just be a bit intense.
Yes.
Yeah. How do I tell her it makes me uncomfortable? Thanks for all your help,
I'd
queens.
say, oi, I ain't doing that again. That was a shit show last night.
Stop.
I'd say I was out till 2 a.m. I was waiting for 40 minutes in the fucking car. I'll say, then you bring that twat to the car and then you expect me to take you to McDonald's to get you some chips. I ain't doing that again. Absolutely not. That's what you say.
Why don't next time?
And you say, get an Uber home.
Why don't next time, like, you send your dad to go and pick her up
Yeah,
instead?
and then she'll shit herself.
And then she'll shit herself.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, oh, leave.
Yeah. Then she'll be like, all right, okay. See you later.
Yeah, bye.
Get your own Uber.
Yeah, see ya.
Maybe she has this weird thing and she wants you to meet them almost.
Yeah, wants their approval.
Yeah.
If you're like her kind of safety blanket,
Yeah.
maybe she thinks, oh, like, you know, this
Just
is a
to
good
see
idea.
like, what do you think of him a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's a bit of that.
I see that logic.
And also like a bit of nerves and if she's a little drunk and she's like, you know.
Yeah, I do see that logic.
Yeah.
But I would maybe just say,
Just-
well, it might
just-
be dad or it might be me tonight. Not
Yeah,
sure.
you go. Well, it might be dad tonight.
And then she'll
Not
start.
feeling too well.
And then she'll start.
I think you just say, I ain't bloody doing that again. I'm not your fucking chauffeur. Give me 30 quid for the petrol money.
Yeah,
you
give me
idiot.
some petrol
I was
money.
sat there running the car for 40 minutes.
Yeah. And I hope he bought you McDonald's as well.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't pay for it because you're on the driver's side.
No.
Apple Pay.
That is very
Awkward.
Lydia coded. It would be me paying for her and her dates fucking McDonald's. Absolutely.
You can't even drive, so you're not going to worry about that.
I can't drive. I forgot.
But you would send them an Uber, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. All right, guys, let's finish on our star of the week, shall we?
I'm so proud of you. You not had a wee in here today. That's so good. Oh my God, I have news. I didn't tell you.
What?
Oh my God, we have news.
What?
Last
Blueberry's
night.
pregnant.
Oh, last night. Blueberry was chewing something. We're like, what's that? She's like, I was like, what's that? Let me get it. A tooth. She lost her first tooth last night.
She's a grown-up. She's a woman.
Yeah, and it was this little sharp, little tooth.
Oh, you've lost your first tooth.
Because she was like spitting it out and then like trying to chew it. And
Whoa,
was like, what's
they
that?
do eat them sometimes.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Well done, Blueberry. Womanhood has arrived. Okay, well, on that note, let's have our quick
Absolutely.
Brian Star of the Week nomination.
Absolutely.
Rosie would like to nominate her
Lovely.
fiancé.
Lovely.
We travelled around Tanzania,
Gorgeous.
more specifically, the breathtaking island of Zanzibar.
Gorgeous.
And during our trip, he proposed. He planned the most incredible, once-in-a-lifetime safari experience, but it wasn't just any safari. We stayed in the most stunning hut-style lodge
Oh, that's
with
actually my dream,
wild
you know.
animals freely roaming around
That's my
us.
dream.
He surprised me with a romantic breakfast picnic, complete with a backdrop of giraffes and zebras, casually enjoying their breakfast too. He asked one of the staff to take a photo of us, which didn't seem unusual for Brian, given how beautiful
This is
everything
gorgeous.
was. It was so happily posed, completely unaware of what was about to happen.
Oh my God.
As I stood there smiling for the camera, Brian turned to his left, got down on one knee and asked me to marry him. Blueberry, this
She's
is a
actually
Star of the
attacking me,
Week
like-
nomination.
Where's a toy? Where's a toy?
As I stood there smiling for the camera, Brian turned to his left, got down on one knee and asked me to marry
Oh,
him.
with the zebras?
In pure disbelief, I completely forgot to even say yes. I was just shouting and screaming. Poor Brian was standing there a bit confused because he hadn't heard me say yes yet. I quickly
Aw.
reassured him it was a huge, massive, big fat yes.
Aw.
In absolute shock still and can't believe it all happened. We've been happily engaged for a week now and already dreaming up our big 2027 South of France wedding.
You guys.
Look at them. Look at the giraffes in the
Oh
background.
my God. South
Oh
of
my
France
God, Rosie and
2027.
Brian, the new fiancés. Well done, Brian, for that incredible proposal. Woo! Cheers from Blueberry too. you. All right, guys, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like an extra episode of the podcast, you can get one every single Monday over on Patreon. You can email your dilemmas and your Star of the Week submissions to hello@thegirlsbathroom.com.
You can indeed, and you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok and on YouTube.
See you on Monday if you're in the group chat. If not, we'll see you back here next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.